James drops back. Count it and the foul.
So welcome to another edition of the Fifth Officials, and of course my name is Stephen Reese. I got Ross Davis and Shane Sanker with me as usual.
Welcome
I'm back from Miami, and nothing, absolutely nothing.
What? How you will do that?
Nothing.
With your brother in arms.
Will you give me money to get something?
No, we do.
US hard to get, you know.
You tell me
US
$5 a jersey something.
US hard.
You couldn't bring back a $5 pack of jerseys.
Hard to get.
But you could use your bank card something here. What are you talking about?
Listen.
You have a credit card also.
You could also buy at least a pack of jerseys, a
pack
of drawers.
And watch me, he thinking today. I bought 3 pack of white jerseys for $5. And couldn't even spend $5 US.
On tour we buy.
I went to the SC.
You know where?
The SC.
The SA?
The SC.
Okay,
where's that? The Sports Center.
CS Club.
Oh, all right.
Take a guess what the S is.
So that way all your...
Yeah,
that's
I was thinking about buying some for you, but...
I don't believe that. Anyway.
When you have singles in your hand, all kind of things has happened. All right, so I'll tell you what.
It's my
No, I didn't go to the SC. All right, I didn't go to the SC. But it was my first trip, and I think now we are accustomed. You know, I'm trying to get... Yeah, so now I'll be better prepared next time.
The flight was?
So this is the first time you went to the States?
Yeah, first time to America.
How long the flight was?
The flight was 3 hours.
Yeah, not bad, man.
Yeah, 3 hours. Carl, big up Carl. You all feel free to sponsor us. All right, we will fly you home. Don't worry. So I'll tell you what, we got a few things to talk about. Well, yeah, I mean, athletes just fly, right?
Yeah, true.
Right, nice,
yeah,
man.
We can fly.
Carl can, yeah, we give you those wings, Carl. All right, so I'll tell you what, a few things to discuss. And first off, before we discuss anything, got to thank VJ and Paul.
Yeah.
VJ and Paul for filling in last week while I was away.
They did a good job, man. Real good job.
Yeah, I catch your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, where all went?
By me.
By Shane.
Oh, it's by you?
Yeah.
So why we do that? Why we don't go there? It look good.
Yeah, no, it look good.
The little set look good. All right, so I tell you what, injuries, and more injuries seem to be the
that's the thing now. Oh, I had it last season.
All right, so we're gonna take a look at injuries. We're gonna take a look at the power play recap from last week.
What you had?
See how the guys did, and then we're gonna give you the power play picks of the weekend coming and all of that, courtesy TT Bet Arena. I hope you have your account and you're ready to get your game on, because it's not just you ain't got your account yet. All right, so it's not have that, and it's not just football. I remember NBA starting as well. Yeah, NFL football and the NBA. Let me tell you one time. You want to make money? NBA basketball.
For that, listen to me and bet on Trinidad over 2.5 or that thing.
Oh God, they went 3-1. Cuba.
No, I'd say the first game I ended up over 2.5 goals.
Okay, how did it? They win the game?
First game they draw 2-2, the second game they win 3-1.
So how they looking? They're looking a little better?
No.
Okay.
So anyway, when we get there,
and we're gonna take a look at the main games to come from the Bundesliga and the English Premier League. All right, we'll touch a little thing on Syria too, maybe
La Liga,
if anything. Just a World One game in both leagues, maybe the biggest game in the leagues this weekend.
But before you think, you know why Ross laughed at the power play?
What?
We're doing this.
Ross again?
This is the 4th week. He's still in hitter winner. And here,
third.
Anyway, when we go to the recap,
always exaggerate.
this is the 4th week.
No, today is the 4th week.
Right, you ain't hitter winner yet. What's wrong?
But that's 3.
Anyway, we'll reach it eventually.
Ross, sometimes just had to just call an obvious bet that pays nothing, just to break the streak.
Watch his bet.
What you bet?
Watch his bet from last week.
Venezuela and Argentina to win on over 1.5.
He lost that.
If I didn't say win, I just 1.5 out of win.
In Argentina.
Simple. Hold your hand on the account. We don't want to break up.
Yeah,
we don't want to break our husband and our daddy before Christmas.
I realize you don't want to make no money. No, because you ain't helping me at all.
No, you need to listen to us and do what we do.
This week for sure. All right, so let's get into the injuries. All right, so a lot of injuries from what I understand over this international break. Fellas, do we have a list of the injured players?
It's too many.
And it's not much injuries?
It's not even over this international break. It's just a matter of it have so many injuries because of how much football it have going on. Look at Carvajal out for the season. It have a few
but
players.
that was a bad. How he stretched there, that was bad. That man, he went to the kick, a ball away, and that man his knee was here, and his foot was
nasty,
real bad.
But it have a few other players like Alisson out injured.
Yeah.
You had a few of the Brazilians out. Saka. Well, it looked like it was cramp or fatigue or whatever, but it's just a mere fact that
but fatigue
is every 3 days a game playing, and it's too much.
Well, we do have a fifth officials FPL league. So how the Leicester entries looking in terms of affecting selection for this week upcoming games?
Well, but you had to go through you had to go through your team.
You had to go through the team. You had to go through the app and then go through the team.
You see the problem with that is you don't know until like Friday when managers come out and they think, because remember it's like international football going on.
Yeah, still, that
so
gives
you ensure we're going you have to wait till Friday.
All right. So lots of injuries. So it begs the question: is it too much football? How much football we have going on right now? We have domestic leagues, international break. You have the
Champions League.
you have the Super League.
you have
the Super Champions League.
The Super Champions League.
You have the
Right.
well, whatever. But most teams have football weekend, football during the week, football weekend, football during the week. When it comes international break, most of the big teams, all their players is international players. So you're going again to football on a weekend, football during the week.
So there are no rest, no recovery period,
Right.
proper recovery.
And then
period.
you're watching at the end of the season now, they are the Club World Cup, which is the next 4 weeks or 3 weeks it's going to run for as well.
Correct.
Where these players getting to rest? Now, yes, you could say they're getting paid and thing, but
No, but they are human beings.
you have to watch it from the next angle too. If I pay my money to see these players play
And they're
they're
out.
injured, that's affecting me.
Yeah, correct.
Like we say, we was to take a trip and go England to watch
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Carl, we don't mind.
Then you go, and when you reach, Salah injured.
Yeah, Salah and
Or go Real Madrid and Vinicius injured.
yeah.
Or you go and Anthony injured. Yeah, well, Anthony. Anyway.
you're this kind of.
Yeah, I don't know who to pick from. Who you want to see from United? You got to pick one player. Who you want to see?
Well, I must say this.
Martinez.
I understand the hair real getting on bad boy.
Yeah.
Look at
He had a
just
year
wanted
off.
out.
He had a year off.
He had
I know that.
he had a year off right after being the Golden Glove and getting,
Yeah, but he performing, he well
contract.
performing from what I hear. From what I'm seeing, he well performing.
But where we have to understand, guys, is that he was on 375,000 a week. They were scaling back on the amount of for PSR, and if you don't know what PSR means, look it up.
All right, good. Do some research now. We can't tell everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, I have it.
Which is a PSR?
It's just basically the accounts behind it.
Yeah.
So
It's like financial fair play. Profit and
So join the viewers and do a little Google search.
stability. Yeah, you don't even know with me.
No, but let me not make all this straight because talking about the injuries. I personally think, all right, it's one thing where you have so much football playing, right? But the amount of football that playing right now is a lot of little elements involved in this, right? For me, it make it even harder now. I think
Right.
for smaller clubs to have the level of depth that bigger clubs could afford. Because remember, if you're going to play all that football, you had a rotation, consistent rotation with quality players, right? So it means now that a lot of the quality players all the quality players going to be going to the bigger clubs, and they're going to be in rotation. So we're at the smaller clubs now. So to me,
but
it even make the domestic leagues tougher for the smaller clubs.
But yes, the smaller clubs have that.
But you see, what you don't understand too is that financial fair play is not just something based on
That exists.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
but
all right, no
it's not based on. All right, it's not like everybody have a cap of $1 million.
Right.
It don't work that way.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
It's
Right.
based on your share of viewership,
Of viewership
and what
and
you
so
want to
on, yeah.
make, and your tag. Manchester United target is more than Ipswich tag. They can't put the two of them in the same bracket. So that is a whole different thing there as well, and is another aspect of it. So it's harder for a small club to have players, as I said, to be in rotation because there's more people to pay. And that is a closer thing. Look at what went on with Everton.
Yeah, because when smaller clubs get a little bit of injuries, that's it for them. You know?
Yeah.
They're looking at relegation because
Most
they
of the
don't
time.
have the quality on the bench.
But at the same time, I'll bring it up again. They do not have the amount of game time. And the bigger
Well, okay, they're playing less games too.
From that aspect,
they're playing less games too.
I'm coming from.
But I'm just talking about for a team to really elevate themselves into the next.
It is.
The next level is tough.
This is where we'll show for Villa.
Because don't forget, we have Leeds fans and Fulham fans out there. You know what I mean?
I still say I expect Villa not to do as good as it did last year.
Yeah. But
Villa is one of the clubs will definitely suffer from the amount of football.
You see, I think that is why all they laugh at the start of the season with Chelsea and the 5,000 players. But now, look at it in Europe. In Europe, they're starting 11. Most of them, not even in that squad, you know, they didn't even pick them in the 25. You know. Cole Palmer, all of them not playing. They don't even travel with the team then. You know.
Okay.
So it kind of work out. If they lost, they lost. The coach and said that, you okay.
All right.
yeah,
So,
it's not a trophy that.
That's the same thing we said last week. It's not a major trophy.
No, it's not a major trophy that you're going to full out bomb out for. But okay, let's take for instance, right, the Europa. If you win the Europa, you get in the Champions League, right? So in that case, the Europa is that more important.
how much money is there for winning Europa?
Not much.
I don't know.
Small money.
I don't know what's the.
How much money is there for Champions League?
It's according to the year and the sponsorship. Last year, I think it was something like 70 million or so. But that's over tiers. That's not for the final. That's from first game to think. Remember, every stage you go to pay up.
Yeah.
Right.
So by the end, it'll be like $70-80 million you make to make the final and when you win it, something like that. But to say you're getting that at the finals, I don't know. Small money would be like $5 million or some kind of thing. So not
I don't think it's that low.
So small.
I don't think it's that low.
The Champions League?
Yeah, but when you reach the Champions League final, it means you would have accumulated $80 million.
It'd be interesting to find out.
Okay, he now explained himself.
Because that's what I was saying. When you reach the final, you
goes
accumulate about
Yeah.
$80 million. But
So
the
the
final
final
itself
itself,
is about $5 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could check it for you.
But you understand, right?
How much is that? Well, I mean, we wouldn't know this so often. I want to go check in too much things, take up too much time. But like when you win a league title and a FA Cup or a domestic cup, the kind of money that has come with that.
I really never heard anybody mention how much it is.
All right. So,
But if you from what I know, from coming up from the championship into the Premier League is something like 25 million.
Okay. So the Champions League basically is you're getting 25 million as the winner, 18 million as the runner up the semi-final. If you reach the semi-final,
Right.
15 million.
you get money for
quarterfinal.
you get money for each game.
Each stage.
Going-
each
going-
stage.
okay.
So by the time you win, you get things. The total there, the Champions League paid out last year was $2.4 billion.
Right. That is total.
That's
Everybody.
total.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That is total.
Everybody.
come
All
on,
right.
group
Which
stage,
is why I think the viewership fit is the rights fit is something like $5 billion or something.
Yeah, because the point I was coming to is that teams, though, with all the players that they buy and all the to have the rotation facility that they have, right, or that rotational advantage in terms of quality players, is really when you say that. I know one only mentioned, well, you know, the people say the players getting paid, but when you're paid to play and perform and win silverware, right? So that you could fill up the shelf in for the team, right?
Yep.
The real money is earned from the TV rights and the T-shirt sales and things like that. So when they pay a player X amount of money, they're expecting a return
90
from the sale of those T-shirts.
90% of the time when a player sign for like Manchester United or Real or Barca or Liverpool, they don't make back the money.
Right.
But they do go to, you can't put it towards your financial fair play just like that. It don't work like that either. Yes, it's a lot of acrobatic.
It's very technical.
The Premier League winners last year got £62 million.
Right.
62 million.
59 was the runner-up, 56.
Was the highest paid league?
52. Huh?
Again, a real research to do, but was the highest paid league?
The Premier League.
Premier League is pretty much.
So
I
that
paid the referees the least.
The least.
no wonder they betting on his side.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
But the thing about it is
Oh God.
the TV rights for the Premier League is also the highest out of order.
But what?
And then, so that's why when a championship side come up into the Premier
They
League,
get a lot more money
it is
automatically.
one time.
Right. But from what I understand also is your placement in the league the year before, you get to dictate a bigger share of the TV rights as well, you know. Because you're the champion. You're the runners-up. You're in the top 4. You're a Champions League team. More people likely to watch you. So you dictate a bigger thing than if you come 10th, 11th, 12th.
Nobody back loser.
It's only honestly teams like Manchester United, they will always dictate a big share of the TV rights because of their fan base.
The fan base and the history that they have in the league and that kind of thing.
No, it's more to do with the fan base, but good.
Yeah.
Well, the fan base is established based on your success historically
Yeah,
in the
true.
league. That's what I said. So, all right. So, maybe too much football. We'll see how it goes as the
think it's too
season
much.
goes along. When is the next international break?
November.
20th.
Already?
Yes, brother.
Which is what I don't understand. Since when it had all these international breaks?
I always knew it as one between August and December, and then two during January and the end of season. Now is 3 in that space.
No. Sorry.
good.
I knew why they did it. It's more spaces in the World Cup. It's more games after play.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
true. I forget about
it's
that.
true, boy.
I forget about that World Cup thing.
It's true.
That's why. Sorry.
All right. Well, that means one simple thing. You got more games to bet on at TT Bet Arena. All right.
Win.
So we're going to get into the power play recap. But first, we're going to take a word from TT Bet Arena. You all get the number in the ad and set up your account and start a play with TT Bet Arena.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
All right. So get your account started with TT Bet Arena. And we take a look at the power play from last week. So in the power play last week, Shane seems to be on a roll. Trinidad versus Cuba over 2.5, and that was a winning bet. VJ,
The bet this man play now. He went all out.
England versus Greece over 15 corners, and England to win by over 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
He bashed Greece too.
Listen, VJ.
No,
VJ.
No, he
let's
dropped
jump
one
VJ.
shot in the corners, huh?
One
VJ,
shot.
if you want to win in anything, if you want to win money, don't explain something, right?
VJ.
Remember, he's a
You know,
Spurs
when I
fan,
was going to primary school, addition and arithmetic was easy. But then you enter secondary school and you start to learn algebra. And those things are kind of complicate things to a lot of people because they didn't understand it. And half of them don't use it when they get a job. This is algebra. This is X by Y equals,
Well, it's kind of use algebra.
Z squared.
It's kind of use algebra.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it's not a simple, it's more complicated than simple arithmetic. So simple arithmetic in this case is Trinidad versus Cuba over 2.5. Algebra, if you want to go with VJ, is England versus Greece over 15 corners and England to win by over 1.5.
You'd get some good odds if you had do it though. Yeah, go on.
Right, so we got Paul.
Paul,
You
did I-
see, Paul went simple arithmetic, 2 + 2 = 4. All right, so Chile and Brazil, he went Brazil to win and over 1.5 goals. So how that game end up?
2-0. 2-1.
Okay, well, all right, he was safe.
2-1.
And here we have Ross, who's also on a roll,
Listen
on a little streak of his own.
Yeah.
Russell, on a roll.
Listen. No, wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Yes, on a roll and a loss. No see.
That's a streak.
But hear what I say.
Go ahead.
We in this vibe last week, right?
Let's go.
And I said, Paul saying his thing, wins with 1 0.5 goals, right? So I say, nah, let me leave it as 1.5. And then when it reached me, I say, nah, Argentina winning with 1.5.
He was going to say just the game and then over 1.5.
Yeah, boy.
The game
And
and won.
I did twos again, 3 in a row.
I hope you have studied this week and you know what you're going with. You know?
No, that I was waiting for my partner to come back to help me.
Okay, let me tell you what happened there to you. As a man who are custom betting, right? Usually when you're on a losing streak,
I don't come
you will
back.
have a winning bet and end up playing a losing one. That's exactly what happened to you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gravitate towards losing. It's like
Thanks.
United.
So just saying, last 3 weeks in a row, I played my bet. I took his bet. I didn't play.
Okay, good. All right, so looking ahead, well, Ross on a little losing streak, but Ross, I guarantee you this. If you win this week, I will buy a rounds.
1 round?
No, he will get 2.
Okay.
Right? I'll buy a rounds.
I hold it, isn't it?
Yes, if
So,
Yeah.
I could message my mom, start on
Or I'll buy a 6-pack. I'll buy a
Right, no,
I
6-pack.
can message you start on Tuesday.
No, you can. You have to say it now.
No,
right,
no.
Right
Yeah,
now,
it's coming now.
right
Coming
now,
to the power
you
play.
are the Spurs of this trio. Eh? You
Spurs
can't.
on a losing streak.
No, but it never win nothing.
That is why, you see why, VJ? England versus Greece over 15 corners, and England will win by 1.5. This is why Spurs don't win anything.
Oh,
All right, nice. Big up VJ, but for following it, but VJ is one of the, I gotta say, in the FPL group that we have, in terms of, you know, when we roll in and we go in anywhere,
Oh, yeah,
Bizarman
yeah.
just always come out.
always,
Even if he have a prior engagement and he had to be somewhere else, he does still pass through, come
Even
through, drink a
far
little
up,
beer,
even
buy
far
a rounds, knock a glass, and talk, and you know, lime and take a little lime, right? Even after, you'll come from somewhere and come and check us. So VJ, thanks for the support, man. He's a diehard.
Yeah, he's
We love you. All right, so we look ahead at the power play picks for this week before we get into the main games to come, and then the blow job of the week. All right, so
Spicy.
we use your intro for that if you didn't notice. Huh?
what?
You didn't notice it? Well, anyway, you will see it. You will see it.
You was anyway. Go on.
All right.
Yeah,
What I mean?
You want me to
Okay,
give
I'll
my bet first?
go ahead because let you go ahead now because I get confused here now.
I have Bayern versus Stuttgart. Bayern to win over 2.5 goals in the game. In the game, not Bayern to win by over 2.5. Eh?
Okay.
You have. Let me hear that again.
This is not the. Oh
You
yeah.
have
Okay.
Bayern and Stuttgart over 2.5.
No, Bayern to win and the game over 2.5 goals. Yes. I have Bayern and Stuttgart. Bayern to win over.
Are game playing where?
In Bayern.
Let me tell you something. If one thing I know in following the Bundesliga, because when you're betting, you just have to follow all your bets, right? Stuttgart is a team. They're very aggressive and attacking, just like Bayern Munich, eh?
Right.
So they're looking to score 4. If you score 3,
Bayern.
so that game will have a goal in it. And
Bayern has scored the most goals in the league, and they've conceded the second least amount. And Stuttgart has scored the 3rd most goals in the league. But they've conceded, I think, 11 goals.
Yeah, they just concede, but they will try to outscore you.
That is why I think Bayern will win the game, and it will have a bag of goals. So I think
Nah,
that's safe.
over 2.5.
It's a safe bet.
All right, I can tell you, well, I have the betting. We have the betting for this week in some of the games, right? We'll show it to you in just a little bit. But before we do, just out of curiosity here, Germany,
You go and check and see where.
I want to see odds right now.
Yeah, that is.
Is Bayern Munich and Stuttgart.
Yep.
Well, actually, Bayern is 134 to win the game, you know, so it's 132. So over 2.5 is 132.
With a Bayern win?
No, with a Bayern win.
With a Bayern win.
Bayern and over, right, Bayern to win.
And over 2.5 goals in the game.
Oh, that is 155.
It's still Bayern. It still have Bayern as the favourites.
Bayern Munich and over 2.5. Bayern to win the game is 134. You could either, I mean, depending on what cup of tea you want to drink that day. Well, Shane giving you Bayern Munich to win
I would appear that.
and over 2.5. So that is 155. Bayern Munich to win alone is 134. But what's interesting in that bet is because you don't usually see this, you don't see a team at 134 to win a game and the opposing team is $7.16.
So
Usually, if a team is $7.16 to win,
it's less.
The next team is like $1.11.
So that's a real good game to
So
bet your money.
that's a good game, and our draw is 570.
To anchor your bet on. It's
Right?
a nice game.
So you going to Germany? Where you going, Ross?
Where you going?
No, but I wouldn't hear we going because I the whole better. I might go to a different league now.
I go in Liverpool, Chelsea, 1.5 goals.
What was it? Just now. Just now.
1.5 goals.
Just leave it now.
That's
Just leave it now. I think it's
And a draw.
no.
No, you can't. No. Ross, no. Don't feature anything now.
Right? No. Stefan, he put in his thing. That is his thing.
That is Super Sunday game?
Yeah. Over 1.5 goals and a draw.
I tell you, I'm now learning.
All right, so over 1.5, because obviously the bookies expect a lot of goals in this game.
Yeah.
So over 1.5 is only $1.11. Now if you go over 2.5, you get 140. Over 3.5, you get 197. But you want a draw and over 1.5. Okay. No, that is first. That is should I go now to the bottom?
You're going too far.
Hey, is there a reading going on here?
Look at it.
No, that is with goals and thing involved. Ross, I had to go home and check the odds on that.
That's to tell you what a terrible idea. But
I have to.
I'm going with it. Draw 1.5 goals.
Over 1.5 draw, right? Over 1.5 on a draw. All right, Ross is going over 1.5 on a draw.
Okay.
Just put it in. You put it in.
Yeah, point.
All right,
Point it
cool.
in.
Over 1.5 on a draw. My God, what trouble is this? I was actually going to go Liverpool Chelsea over 2.5. I'm going to change our bet. All right, I'll give all you the front bet. So I'll go to La Liga,
Yeah,
which is actually the toughest betting league.
It's unpredictable.
Yeah, it sometimes you just don't know.
Because how lame or just.
I will go.
It's just unpredictable.
You know what? I'm gonna go La Liga, and I'm gonna go Girona and Real Sociedad. Are going over 1.5. You're getting 140. So I take that over 1.5. Girona, I think, when they're conceding, they have the ability to score, especially at home. I think Real Sociedad have a strong enough team to get in one.
Yeah.
So I think 2 goals in that game should be a safe bet and $1.40. If you combine it with what Shane gave you and what you like. Just trying to see what Ross picked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, because we don't know the odds now. It's not because you're on a losing streak, it's because we just don't know the odds.
Right.
I can't find it. You find it?
Yeah.
He pick a bet that don't exist.
And I didn't even know that.
That's the way to go when you're on a losing streak, boy. I just pick a bet that don't exist.
I'm gonna get $10. Put it on for me, right?
$10. All
$10.
right, cool, no problem.
Right.
No problem. I'm going over 1.5 Real Sociedad Girona, La Liga. So you get a La Liga bet into the Bundesliga, into the English Premier League. Boom. You could put what you want with that if you decide to take the tips from us. Or you go through the Bet Arena app. Once you open your account, all right, you go to TT Bet Arena, open an account today, and when you open that account, as a matter of fact, just before we take a word from TT Bet Arena,
This man bet really in here, though.
the number to call for TT Bet Arena, this is whether you're in Trinidad or Tobago, even if you're up the island and you're watching the show, you could bet from there, and they do transfers and stuff. So it's anywhere in the world you could bet.
$4.19.
$4.19 for over 2.5 on a draw. Draw on over 1.5.
$1.5, $4.19.
$4.19.
Put $10 on half of it.
You're sure that is not like first and second half?
Yeah, first and second, total.
And total.
4 and over, 4 and 19. It's not that. I thought it would be high odds than that, to tell you the truth.
That's gonna boost your bet. That's gonna boost your bet.
Yeah.
All right. But given Ross's luck,
Track record.
it might be more detrimental to your money. But
It's $10.
take it, try it. Who knows? Maybe the game ends up 2-all, 3-all, 1-all. Who knows? All right. So you call TT Bet Arena. You can call them on 494-0634. That is 494-0634. And you open your account today. If you're not opening an account and you want to go down and just play a bet, you can go up on ttbetarena.com. You will not be able to log in to an account because you don't have one. But you can click sports and then you could go through the entire app. And when you go through the entire app, you could pick out your games, you get the code, and you go down to TT Bet Arena on Arpita Avenue in Woodbrook, and you could walk in, hand them the code on a slip, and they will punch in the code, your bet will come up, and you play a bet.
He make it sound a little complicated there,
No,
but
it's simple.
It had, after the last show, about 6 people called me and they went and signed up for TT Bet Arena.
Yeah.
And they just WhatsApp
No, but I know
it
some people, might,
They just WhatsApp it and that was it.
But that's the power play. Real Sociedad Girona over 1.5. Bayern Munich to win versus Stuttgart and over 2.5. And Ross with Chelsea and Liverpool over 1.5 and a draw.
Yeah.
So,
A draw.
with that, taking a word from TT Bet Arena and make sure you count your money right. We're back after this.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, so just before we go further, just to give you some information, we did put in the 3 picks in the power play, and those 3 games will give you a payout ratio of $7.39 to your dollar. All right, so you bet $1,000, you have $7,390 to collect. All right, now on another note, just to give you some of the betting for this week, and the director will put it up on the screen. If you're betting in the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur, West Ham, Tottenham is 152, West Ham is 518, draw is 478. These are just the outright.
You're getting some
Yeah.
nice odds on West Ham?
And this is just the outright odds I'm giving you. You have to click and go in to get the goals and corners and stuff. Fulham, Aston Villa. Fulham is 238 to win, 350 for a draw, 283 for Aston Villa to win.
Ooh, that is good odds.
A double chance in that game, good either way.
Yeah.
Ipswich and Everton. Ipswich 237 to win. A draw is 335, and for Everton to win the game is 295. That's a good betting game. Then you have Manchester United and Brentford. 165 on Manchester United to win, 428 for a draw, 456 for Brentford to win the game.
Honestly surprised that that they have Brentford so low down in the odds compared to Manchester United.
Sometimes the bookies is they will put in 165 because it's Manchester United. Sometimes just because they sometimes they don't take the form into consideration.
Oh, okay.
They know it's a Man U at home, 165.
All right.
Newcastle United and Brighton. Newcastle is 197. A draw is 384. Brighton is 342. Southampton and Leicester. Southampton is 235 to win the game. They are actually favorites. A draw is 344 and Leicester is 290. And Bournemouth and Arsenal. Bournemouth is 474 to win. Again, 396 for a draw. And Arsenal, again, real money on Arsenal to win this game, 168. If you want to play outright. Wolves and Man City.
Oh, wow.
Wolves is $8.07 to win.
Why didn't just bet on Wolves to win?
A draw going to be 560, and Man City to win is 129. So if you're confident about Man City and you think they're going to run over Wolves, take your 129, and put it with the other bets. And Liverpool Chelsea, Liverpool 166 to win. A draw is $4.11.
Liverpool as the outright favourites,
and Chelsea is $4.26. I thought that was a bit
quite surprising.
I find the bet the
odds
betting
on
are a
Chelsea to
little
win.
short. Yeah.
The odds on Chelsea to win, yeah?
Now, just some other little bets here that was sent to us by TT Bet Arena. Winning margin.
How much
So
again?
for Chelsea to win by 3+ goals, we'll pay $23.27. A draw, 334. Chelsea by 1 goal, 582. Chelsea to win by 1 goal. So Chelsea to win 2-1, 3-2,
1-0.
1-0. Chelsea FC by 2 goals, 1160. Liverpool FC by 2, 455.
They the game to bet on.
And Liverpool by 3+, 418. Now, this is where it is really at to weigh options, because Liverpool to win by 3 clear goals is only $4.18.
But
But Chelsea to win by 3 clear goals is $23.27.
you could make a bet around this and play 3 different ways and stuff like that and anchor your bet on this here.
And Liverpool by 1 goal, 374. As you look at the screen here again, you will see winning margin. There's another one. All right.
Ross said that is why he bet on the Liverpool Chelsea game.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. And you have some final betting here with Arsenal's game. So Arsenal by 3+, 494. Arsenal by 1, 351. Arsenal by 2, 455. Bournemouth by 2, $14.69. Bournemouth by 3+ goals is $38.29.
Wow.
And Bournemouth to win by 1 goal is $5.94.
You just missed this one. Watch how much if Wolves beat City by 3 goals.
Oh, this is the Manchester City game, sorry, yeah.
$7.70.
They have.
Oh, yes.
The bookies said they have no way in
Yeah.
the world.
Wolves to win by 3+, $87.70.
The bookies said.
All right.
The bookies said they have no way. Ross bet more likely than that.
Now, let me tell you, so outside of playing your bets before the game start, it have a live betting,
Which I love to.
the live betting. So what happens in the live betting, let me just explain this real quick, is that, okay, let's say Bayern Munich leading 1-0.
Or 2-0 or whatever.
I'll just do 1-0 for simplicity. And let's say the game end up in the 87th minute. Stuttgart's odds, the odds to draw that game or to win the game on Stuttgart would significantly increase to like 50, 60, 70
But they only have 5-6 minutes.
because they only have a few minutes to go, right? So while you're in the live betting and you're watching the game and you find, well, okay, oh boy, this team looking like they might equalize thing. Nothing wrong with, because it's just a small bet you got to play. At that point, you could play a $10 bet and end up with $500, if you understand what I'm saying. So
But that's
on one game.
But that is what I just do though.
Live
I will watch halftime, and I will only pick. I'll pick like 15 teams that are up 2-0, up by 2 goals, and then I'll bet on them. And I might end up with no big odds, but I might end up with like a 12 to
better
1.
than when you're going to
12
get
to 1
initially.
Yeah.
Because the game in progress.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, check out TT Bet Arena, like I said. Now, we get down to the nitty-gritty of things before we get to the blow job of the week. And main games to come. Bayern versus... Bayern, they're laughing, right? Bayern...
Recap last week.
I'd rather really check. I didn't really watch everything last week, yeah? All right. Bayern versus Stuttgart. Main games to come. Well, we know what Shane thinks there. Ross, any thoughts?
I see Bayern winning. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have to watch a game. I'm going to watch a game though.
Okay.
Because I ain't watched Bundesliga for the season.
And this will be a good game.
Yeah.
I think this game have more than 3 goals in it.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's going to be a goal fest. And probably one of the best games to watch this weekend.
And most times coming up an international break, it is have a lot of goals. Anyway, true.
Yeah. Leverkusen and Frankfurt.
That'll
Now,
be a real good game, you know.
Leverkusen in the monster they were last season.
I think Frankfurt gonna get them a poison.
Well, Frankfurt right now 3rd in the league, and Leverkusen 5th.
Well, Frankfurt, let me tell you, Frankfurt is a stubborn team.
Yeah, always.
They're very stubborn.
Yeah.
They will grind you out. Leverkusen last season and this season seems to be a totally different. I don't know. What changes they made? They made any significant changes?
No, it's just. But I don't know.
No, but people most probably learn the system
Okay.
Yeah.
and mark what they did last
A
season.
lot of Leverkusen goals last year was down to magic, you know, down in the dregs. They score a lot of goals to draw and win and stuff like that. You know.
Okay, so how will you see that game?
I think Frankfurt do an edge. You know.
I feel like game could draw.
Yeah, again, it's a Frankfurt.
I think so. I'm going to say a draw.
Right now, because of you all, I have, I'm not very,
Don't have to give your opinion and share thoughts, man.
no, You all have me very down.
But I give you off on them.
No, we don't have it down.
No,
The
no.
results have you down.
That's why I say edge them. It's either 1-0 or 2-1 to Frankfurt.
I think it's going to be a close game. United versus Brentford. Well, Ross, give your first track at this.
I'm going 2-1 United.
2-1 United? All right.
It have a lot going on behind the scenes in United, you know, where them releasing Fergie.
Have any injuries?
They released,
Significant to talk about, no?
they released Fergie today.
Okay.
And well, you know, Ten Hag got a lot of pressure with all the reports. Today or yesterday they released him.
We released him yesterday.
Well, whatever. But,
Wait, late yesterday.
well, that would be Monday. Ten Hag got a lot of pressure with all the reports. I think I could see this game being very tentative and 1-0, but I can't pick which way.
I'm sorry to tell you, but I feel Brentford will beat you. That boy too much for him, boy.
Mbemo?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
He and this next boy, it have an next player there who pick up a form too, boy. I can't remember his name right now.
Jensen?
But no, not Jensen. It's our next. Who check last week?
Brentford?
Check Brentford
Showing the
last
ball
week.
out, right?
No, check Brentford last week.
You know far back I go for that?
No, in the app.
Oh, right. Okay. Anyway, what do you think the game going up?
I think Brentford win the game.
1-0?
1-0?
2-1.
I have a 2-1 every first week.
I
think so.
Brentford 5-3.
5-3.
It's 5 different scores. It was actually
it was Muembo, Mbuemo, sorry.
Damn
Collins boy.
Collins had a
think
goal and
Collins
assist.
is a defender though.
Yeah.
Well, no, not
Norgard, Christian Norgard playing very good.
Yeah.
Go back to the week before.
Oh,
Go back to
Jesus.
the edges. Just quick now.
Oh, God,
It's just
you-
a top back.
You really think it was 1-1? It's Mbemo.
Cavallo pick up a left form.
Because he's a
Former Liverpool player.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so
You know, in that Brentford Wolves game, it had 8 different goal scorers. Never
game?
seen anything like that in a Brentford Wolves.
Brentford.
then the game ended up 5-3.
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, excuse the cough. I have a bit of a cold. All right, that's the only thing they might get from me for Miami. So Bournemouth versus Arsenal.
I give that to Arsenal. I can't see Bournemouth beating Arsenal there at all.
No.
Nah.
Nah, Arsenal going.
So
2-0.
all you feel Bournemouth is a pushover at home, boy.
I ain't saying that push
No,
over, but
Saka, you out.
He could be fit. He could be fit.
I sure.
You think so?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
rested. As
Yeah,
last week it happened.
it was. Remember, it wasn't World Cup qualifiers or anything, you know, and he walked out the stadium on his own power.
Yeah,
and
that's
everything.
that Nation League.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he probably got tightness and.
I go 2-all.
2-2.
2-all.
That's all right.
Nice odds.
Go on, estimate Bournemouth. And Liverpool, Chelsea.
I just
3-all.
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 you going with my bet then?
Yeah. 3-all.
And
The,
Anfield.
the reason why I went for that bet is because Chelsea scoring it.
Mm-hmm.
But Liverpool have their defense working too.
Chelsea defense really didn't go and play internationally to it.
Sure.
A lot of the players didn't get selected.
Well, Van Dijk gets sent off it.
Van Dijk, son of he rested.
He rested.
But they do have Alisson.
Yeah, true.
Alisson's a commanding man in the back there. Salah played 2 games, 90 minutes. It's a lot. Cole Palmer barely played for England. Speaking of England,
As
you see
usual.
Tuchel take over England.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I say 3-all. What do you think? Well, you obviously say that draw over.
No, I said I draw. I can't determine.
It's over 1.5.
1.5. It's over 1.5.
What do you think? What do you think?
He going far.
The man have to go with the bet, you know.
All right.
Not bad when I look if he had come in and say 1-0 Chelsea after saying he betting.
I think Chelsea do score a goal in this game. One. Yeah.
Scoring, you know.
I don't think there's a Victor Captain Palmer. I think they score 1, but I think in the end they're gonna get overwhelmed with
Like
the 12th
what?
man at Anfield and the caliber of players that we have and the chemistry that we have. So I think 3-1.
I think Chelsea playing some.
3-1.
3-1, yeah.
I think Chelsea playing some fantastic.
I think Liverpool
football
win
right
this game
now.
3-1.
Knocking the ball faster than I've seen Chelsea do in.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why I see them 3-1 too.
Youth.
I think I think we're going. I see the counter-attack game. I think they're going to come at us, and we will catch them on the counter.
All right, we go see.
We had him on the back foot.
Caicedo and we name Enzo getting on real bad.
I hear you, and I see that, but I still think
Cucurella playing real good.
I think Liverpool star power take them at the end.
All right, we'll see.
All right, and the pressure and feel as well. All right, that's just me being biased. So, that brings us to the blowjob of the week.
You know how to do that, you know, we have the audio
Which, oh, you all took that.
Oh yeah. When you hear it, you're like it.
blowjob of the week.
When you see
So, let me get into the blowjob of the week now.
Eggplant.
Now, the blowjob of the week, of course, it's the fifth officials, it's modern sports. So, the blowjob of the week has to do with a hot mic.
Take any clip.
A hot mic. Take it in.
You go run girls now for all in the back room. You can't use the PTSD buses anymore though, but you go bring the girls for all, you know. Including camera.
You're gonna use the bathroom?
Yeah, Shmin and Zami.
Hey, what?
Don't call my name.
What's wrong with you? Hey, boy, cool it in my corner.
All right. So, that was the hot mic situation with the Minister of Energy and Energy Affairs. And it's got a lot of people in the public upset.
sorry, I got cut you there.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what have me more vexed than anything else?
What's that?
He will ever talk to his mother like that.
No.
How can you? That is one point. Second point, you are a public figure. This is being shown nationally, internationally, however, in all forms of streams, right?
Yeah.
What about the youth man coming up or the young lady coming up and want to feature and do this as a job? And that's what they have to look at to
That's the
be
example,
mentors.
yeah.
That's the example.
It
Come now, man.
It have nothing and no way. And watch me. Gary Gifford came out and say, you know, oh, they shouldn't make too much into it. He talking a pile of crap too. Because you're not supposed to be like that in a public forum at all. And besides that, yes, in his parliamentary privilege and all kind of stupidness they would say. And you could say what you want and thing, and you could get away with anything because they Trinidad and Tobago now. But the fact is, at the end of the day, there is a female, is your colleague at the end of the day, and all of them will be preaching country first. And it's for the betterment of the country, and this, and that's what you're saying in the background. Waste of time. And this is a person who in the last week of the media, they've been touting to take over as the leader of the PNM. That is what you want in charge of the PNM or the country if he's to go up and win? No, outside with that.
Disclaimer, I don't back no political
I don't mean,
party.
I'm not a UNC or
I
PNM.
don't back no political party.
No, with politics.
No, but I have to make it known because as soon as you don't back PNM,
Is a UNC.
there's a UNC.
yeah.
I don't
There's
back
a
nobody.
UNC.
But
I just say it.
I'll tell you this. I look at it from a different angle, right? I don't agree. I condemn that completely. But the thing is, right? I learned there's just a lesson for people, right? When you're on air, when you're on camera, when you have a camera rolling, right? Even with us doing a show here, or even my show, once you are live, keep in mind you are live.
No matter if your mic is supposed to be off or not.
Or not, right? Now, and that is one, okay? Because it has happened to me in the past where we went to a break
Yeah.
and I talking off air with the director, and we talking we own little thing on the side, and it came over the ear. So I even cursed already, and it came up over the ear during a break. So you always have to keep in mind that you're live. Secondly, if that's where you're talking in what's supposed to be an honorable house, it begs me to ask the question where does talk when all you're outside,
Correct. Behind
in all your own little pockets and space and that kind of thing, right? Thirdly, it have a speaker. The speaker was present.
Yeah.
Correct.
The speaker heard the comment.
Yeah.
and the speaker took no action.
No, yeah, he's supposed to get put out of the parliament at that point.
So let me just flip it now, right? Let me flip it now. So for the people who might say, well, oh, don't make a big thing of it. Picture is Arnold Roberts make that statement.
Oh, good!
About Nan Gatsby Dolly or Camille Robinson or
Whoever-
Reeves, or somebody on the other side, right? Just picture that happened to Arnold Roberts, a man who the speaker like to stop, disrupt.
Yeah, they will blow off you.
Right.
Yeah.
It would have a total backlash. They would condemn him one time.
Now, I don't
That's my
quite
thing.
here.
If it bad for one side, it had to be bad for the other side. And that's my take on it.
I don't want to cut you to it, but
Have a lot of little
I
things in
find-
progress, right?
I find that this is not highlighted as much as it should be on social media.
Right.
I find it quiet for what it is. And as you say, if it was somebody else, it
Well,
would
that was
have been
Arnold
bigger.
Roberts. If that was
It would have been bigger. They would have been calling for him to lost his walk, all kind of thing. And I's not friends with Arnold Roberts or anything like that to say whatever. I'm not picking up or I'm not singing for nobody. But the fact of the matter is, what he said was real out that time. He also cussed, if you listen to it.
Yeah.
He cussing it too.
Yeah.
So you really don't, at that point in time, you really don't care.
You don't care.
No.
They don't care.
So
And
you
you
have
can
a-
come,
do
and I
they
don't
have-
even want to hear no apology and thing like that,
Yeah, I
because
don't,
that
yeah.
is just
Well,
watered out.
that's the other thing. If you coming up, it was 4 days ago. It was Thursday this happened. So it was said, it hit social media on Thursday, and Friday passed, Saturday passed, Sunday, Monday, today's Tuesday. And
Nothing.
to date, the party which he represents, or his political leader, has not come out, issued a statement distancing the party from his
Yeah.
comments. And if you come and do that now, or let's say he does have his weekly press conferences, so the press conferences should be on a Thursday. So if you come Thursday at a press conference and a reporter asks you that, and in your response to that reporter, you now decide to distance yourself, too late. It should have been an immediate response.
Yep.
You understand? But the fact that they've said nothing means that either that particular minister has reached the heights of having so much power within the organization
That nobody can challenge him.
that he's not, he cannot be challenged, or they just don't
care.
Because
And
don't,
that's what it is.
because don't tell me you can't put out something quickly. Look how fast they put out something quickly when it was the cycle track issue. Look how fast they put it out.
True.
So
Correct.
don't tell me you
One
can't
time.
put it out quickly.
Ministry of Communications come
Yeah.
out quick.
So the hot mic was the blowjob of the week.
Yeah.
And just on a side note, here, somebody told me about Stefan, that the audio man and doing the work. And I thought about it, and then I was like, nah. Because they could talk at any time. Somebody even mentioned if he'll try to set him up, because he's been touted as the next leader.
I hear that.
And maybe somebody tried to set him up, and they leaked that audio.
Yeah, but that still
And
don't
that-
mean
but
he
it-
didn't say it.
But it still doesn't take away from the fact that he said it. And not only that he said it, but where he said it as well
Correct.
is
And
very
no
disrespectful.
action being taken by his political party or by the speaker. of the House.
Completely disrespectful.
Yeah.
And
So
you know what will happen? This social media wave of it has increased within the last few days. Right? They're gonna come and pull out some generic bullshit,
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
Regular thing.
Go.
Sorry.
No.
On that note, you know why it should have been the response should have been immediate? I'll tell you why. Because last week when they were debating the budget, Jaden Lalchan, the 15-year-old boy that committed suicide because he was being bullied at a school. Bullying has come in different forms: physical, mental, verbal, whatever. You had
Cyber.
you had a lot of talk about bullying for that entire week.
Correct.
On top of that, two women were chopped to death.
Yeah. That's our next thing.
Right?
Correct.
So you had the whole domestic violence against women issue. And they were talking about it, saying that, we need to think, and then one of your members come and say something like this, and then you have absolutely nothing to say. That is failure.
Listen.
That is our blowjob.
Listen, what I can tell people is you see this next year, anything come out of a politician mouth, take with a pinch of salt.
Very
Yeah.
much so. And with that one, we go.
Yeah, we gotta wrap up. Thanks for joining us this week again. The hot mic man. Yeah,
You like the hot mic?
Say blow job again?
it's the blow job of the week.
Nah, we using that one.
Yeah, we're using that one. Next.